Not talk about the event itself, which I'll let you know. It's going to be a
Hey, welcome. Good morning. Oh man, what a rainy day here in Houston, Texas, right? But we do need some rain.
Definitely do need
Definitely.
rain.
I don't think this is enough.
We're almost in a drought.
Yes, definitely. I understand that there's a lot of 3 inches because Houston. You know how Houston is. You get flooded on those places, and they need to be fixed those places because a lot of people have to pass there to work, and then they get in the. I know Houston is. It has a lot of work.
It needs a lot of
Yes.
a lot of repair work.
Oh yeah. But I'm very thankful, grateful to be here with these ladies. Today we have a special podcast, live show podcast, Spanish Flowers Seafood. Uh, what can I say, man? I love doing this because I used to work in the restaurant business for 8 years.
Oh my
So I started from the bottom and I actually got to run a restaurant. So I know the ins and outs. So that's why when I sit down with restaurant people, I'm like, I want to listen too because I know how people don't understand the margins and the numbers. Is very different than any other business out there.
Exactly.
Very, very different. So I created this show, H-Town Unplugged, and the priority is having the businesses, the restaurants being first. Then after that, I have other owners from other businesses, even kidpreneurs that have businesses. I'm gonna have them here as well. Because there's a lot of kids that I know that they started their bakeries and they're 13, 14-year-old. So I'm like, I want them to be here so they can show other kids that, hey, everything is possible. Nothing is impossible in this life. But I know that we're here, and I don't want to take the spot from you guys. So I want to make sure that you explain a little bit at the beginning of who you are, and then we get into a little bit more of the restaurant, how it began, your story, because that's the most important thing, that founder story. Because if you don't know the founder story, you will not connect and build a relationship with that, no matter what business it is. So,
Sarah, Kleenex.
Kleenex? Oh, I got some napkins in there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. He's gonna pass them down over here. You're good.
Okay. What else?
You are good.
Just thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes. So
Okay. So,
you're good. So go
okay.
ahead, ma'am.
So
By the
Spanish
way,
flour.
let's get your name first to the
Okay.
people.
Mary Bernal.
Barry or not.
Yes.
And yourself?
And
My name is Hilda Compiel.
Hilda.
Hilda's been with Spanish Flowers forever.
Yes.
Forever.
That's a blessing.
It is a blessing. It's, but anyway, the restaurant Spanish Flower was started in 1979. The name of Spanish Flowers was given to me by a friend, and I said I'm going downtown to do the apply for the name, and you ladies stay here and think of a name, and I'll call you when I get downtown. And they came up with Spanish Flowers, and they were very, very good friends of mine. And that's how Spanish Flower began.
1979.
1979. Yes.
Wow, that's a long time, and it's still here, and we're
It's
2026.
still here. It's very. It's yes. It's very strong.
Yes, I like the
and it's-
logo, like the
yeah,
Little
yeah.
Mermaids. I was like,
Yes.
was that something that was at the beginning, or was it refreshed through the time?
No, not from the 79s because we didn't have a seafood until
Mm.
2 years ago. So that's when Spanish Flower sprung into a seafood.
Seafood.
So that's a new venture for Spanish Flowers, and we are really enjoying it.
Seafood is good.
Oh,
I love
it's-
seafood.
It's very healthy for you.
I was born in Mexico, so I was born in Tampico, Tamaulipas.
Oh,
so I
you're-
was born.
So you're from the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes, I was born right there in the seafood area.
Yes,
so when people are like, oh yeah, the shrimp and everything, my mom used to tell me, hey,
Yeah,
go out
yeah,
there and
yeah, the huachimango.
yes.
You know, it just it's,
Oh, man.
it's unbelievable that we're on the Gulf here, but we got to go 2 miles into the water to be able to get a good huachinango.
Yes, that's very
good
true.
Redfish, that they're so delicious, so delicious.
1979, the name and everything came.
Yes.
What was like that beginning? Not the pressure, but you're like, oh, we got a restaurant, we're gonna start it. Because 1979, we gotta go back on that time that I was born in the 85, so I was still not born yet.
You
so
weren't born yet.
yeah, I wasn't born yet. So I'm like 1979. It was everything was a little bit more different.
Yeah.
How was the beginning of starting the restaurant and people coming in? Like you, the marketing at that time.
Well, very, very marketing was good. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of choices. A lot of choices. You had, you know, like I think we've kind of lost the newspaper.
Mm,
You know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I know.
But we had a lot of choices. There was tremendous choices out there for us to really, and we spent a lot of money in advertising, a lot in marketing the restaurant.
And radio was it was really heavy here back then,
Yes,
right?
yes, it was. Yes, yes.
The yellow was that time the yellow sheets and all that. That was at that time already, right?
The
No.
yellow sheets.
What's it called? You know, they had that big, no, big like a big stack of,
Oh,
and
the
you had to
yellow
call
pages.
the directory.
The yellow
Yeah, because I
directory.
remember when I was born, I still
Oh,
got to see that.
please don't forget about the yellow
Yeah,
pages.
the direct, and you call and like, hey, are
Yeah,
you open
look
or when are
into-
you close?
Yeah, you. It was. Oh, you can't forget about the yellow pages. But
No.
yeah, it was. Everybody depended on the yellow pages to look for a dentist, a doctor, everything. You know, for your pet, everything.
Yeah,
Call a
because we had the
taxi.
phone, remember?
Yes,
The 25 cents and tick, tick,
yeah.
tick, tick, tick. Even though I was born in 85, they were still there.
Yeah, they were still. Yeah, absolutely.
The-
But yes, it was very, very. It was not an easy job.
oh,
It was not an easy job. Spanish Flower started down the street from where the Spanish Flower is today. There was about 10 blocks down the street on Main that we started there, and that was a really rough beginning. Nothing was easy about it. Everything. You know, finally, when you got one problem solved, another one
Another
picked
one
up,
comes
and
out.
and that's the way it is in restaurant business. You know, when you think you got all your bases covered,
Then something comes out.
somebody doesn't show up. You know? So you're the dishwasher for today.
Yes.
Well, guess what? You're not. You're running the plancha today.
You run the plancha there. I did the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jesus, nobody showed up. Can you help me? I'm like,
Yeah. And there was so many times that I'd come, and we also when we moved from those 10 blocks to where Spanish Flower number 1 is today, we had an apartment upstairs, and that's where we live, and we were open to it. We were open 24 hours. So that it was kind of a joyful because and Ila was on the night shift there.
Always
Mm.
11
From
p.m.
11
to
to
7
7.
a.m.
Oh, so you had the 11 to
Yeah.
7.
Yeah,
How
she
was
did.
that?
It was, I would say, funny. Funny. It was good.
She
It was
had
good.
a-
I had
A
opportunity.
different clientele.
Yes.
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 The people coming from drinking and stuff coming in,
Yes,
right?
She had the tough shift. You know. She
Ah,
had a different completely. And then we had a lot of police officers, a lot of people from there's an exchange building downtown, the post office, we don't realize how many 24-hour businesses are out there until you're up at all hours of the night. Because, you know,
true.
the post office was downtown. What do you call it? The credit card interchanging
oh yeah, that's true.
building.
Yes.
Chronicle.
The
And
Chronicle,
at that time, we also had another newspaper. I think it was the Post,
the Post.
and
Yes.
just so many. And then, of course, there's the theatrical people, the musicians, and all that.
I miss that.
Yes, all that runs.
How
in
it
the night
how
shift.
it changed, right, from 1979 to 2026, right? That era of like, but everything must change because everything
yes,
we go like right now is digital and digital marketing and all of this stuff.
Yes.
But I always tell people, don't just focus on the digital. Use the old ways
Exactly.
because both ways
Yes.
work.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
They just. I just want to focus on
It's
this.
funny you mentioned that because so many people are going to a molcajete.
Okay.
You
Yes.
know, instead of a blender. you know.
Yes.
So many people are going.
I have a molca and I still use
I
it.
do too. You know.
Hay de chili pepper, ¿cómo se llaman los rojos, los chiquitos, los que pican? Los
Piquín.
chili
Piquín.
piquín, le pongo eso un poquito y then I lo hago. And then my mom's like, hey, we have
Yes.
easier. But I'm like, you taught me because my mom was born
Yeah.
1960, she's 65 now.
Oh,
And I'm like, you
she's
taught me how to use that.
She's a young
Yeah,
lady.
so
She's a
like,
young lady. For 1965, you're young.
yeah, so she's like taught me all of the old ways, and I was
Yes.
like, I like using those old ways because now you got everything easy.
Exactly. Yes. And you're back to your at
Your
the restaurant.
roots.
You're back to your cast iron skillets. You know
Yeah.
you can't do your pork chops on your Teflon or your
No.
and the grill kind of gives them a little flavor, a little extra, a different flavor than a cast iron, and they cook better on a cast iron than they do on the grill. To me, they cook better on the cast iron. So we kind of go back to those things. Like I don't want to go back to the old timey lawnmower, But yes,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I have a molcajete.
A molcajete,
Yes,
yeah. It's
yes,
always
yes.
good to mix it up left and
Yeah,
right.
it's
I know it
beautiful.
saves time with all these things that we have now because time is very valuable for all
Very
of us. So
valuable,
now
very valuable.
that's why I tell people, yes, you got things like this, utilize
Yes,
it, but for the good thing, because there's people that use it for the bad or worse things.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
we
yes.
don't want that. Eso no.
They use it for to skip steps.
Yes,
But then there's some recipes that require that
shortcuts.
extra step in there. Yes, exactly.
So by the time you made that first Spanish flour and the time roll, yeah, how long was it that you kept it when it started moving and being like, okay, because you mentioned about the El Tampico restaurant and when you mixed up the seafood. When was that time when that happened? Because I know for the beginning of 1979, it was just running right.
Yes.
But before we get to that, I know you probably hit a time when you were like, this is it, we're quitting, we're closing. Like, did you hit a time in the between those 5 years?
No, no. We we did hit some rough years. We did hit it, and when the Hernandez family came in,
Mm.
I mean they're wonderful people, hardworking people. I compare myself to Doña Te.
Yes,
Mm.
ma'am. Yes,
She's I
ma'am.
mean she's an on hands person, and and she's always on the ball. But comparing the the time that I thought about a Mexican Spanish flour steakhouse,
Mhm.
and then the Hernandez pulled for seafood, and then Tampico came about,
Mm.
a beautiful place, and
Mhm.
I know Alma uh, Gonzalez. We knew
Mm.
the Gonzalez people, and that's another hardworking lady. I mean, she is a very hardworking lady too. So, but Don Luis was able to get the location, and he wanted seafood. Okay, we'll do seafood,
Hmm.
and we started working on recipes,
I'm gonna
and
go a
here
little
it
bit
is.
back. Like I always, when I started working at the restaurant, my question was like, who was that person that created the menu? Because I mean, you were there. Like, who was that person that said, okay, we're gonna have this big menu, and
Yeah.
this is the sections of what we have. And
Yes.
just an example, like burritos, flautas. Like,
Yes.
who was that
Well,
person?
in the Mexican, both menus, I created both menus. Um, the Spanish flour menu was a very small menu, and a lot of my recipes came from my mom, uh, from my mother-in-law. Uh, I My relatives in Mexico. It just when I go to Mexico, we haven't been in a while there, but they'd have a tamale contest, see what family
Mm,
could make
the best
make the
tamales.
best tamales, and then they'd want me to judge. But we try to have fun with food all the time,
That's how it
all the
has to
time.
be.
Yes,
It
yes,
has to be
exactly.
that way.
Um, but then the seafood came along, and he wanted a little more upscale
Mm.
place, and I think you know working on those menus was a lot of fun. Was a lot of fun.
Have you been changed some of the menu? Like, not rebranding it, but like maybe, oh,
No,
this doesn't work out.
yes, they have picked, like, well, you always have to go
Yeah.
through your numbers and see, okay, this is not selling. We're going to put it on. We're going to remove it from here, put it on the special board, see how
But
it
yes,
does.
to see how it does. I remember that.
That's
I
how you do.
I used to do that a
You
lot.
don't do away with it because the first thing people say, well, why'd you take it away? Well, we can
Mm-hmm.
still prepare it. It's I'm a little upset at my one of my favorite restaurants because they took some tacos away,
No,
but and they're not serving them anymore. They're
they're not.
gone.
They're just
They're
gone.
gone.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
They're gone. So, but that's okay. That's
Hey.
the way they run it. But I want to be able to please the customers. I want to
Yes.
be able to please everybody. I'm not going to let anybody walk out of the door and say, "Well, you don't have it." That was one of the things that from the very very beginning, nobody leaves unhappy. Of course, that's not very true because
Yeah.
you can't really please everybody.
You
But in
can.
my book, nobody leaves unhappy. So
And that's what I seen that a lot of that touch have lost with the restaurants back. Because when I work at the
yes,
restaurant, I was
yes.
Out of college, I went to study restaurant management, and then I went straight to the restaurant when I was 18, 19. And now when I go out to eat, I see that how it used to be back then to now. It's like the generation changes, like how the relationship. Because when I was starting up and I started from the bottom, then I became a waiter. It was like I became a storyteller. I want to become the best. The owner of that restaurant said, "Become the best storyteller there is, and you're gonna see that it's gonna become simpler for you." And I did, and it became simpler. It became something that I not kept it for myself, but I actually started training.
You shared it.
Yeah, I started training, even though I was not even a manager. The manager would get mad because I'm like, "Why are you training?" And I was like, "Because we all want to win. I just don't want to keep this stuff that is working for me." Because two of the waiters were like, "You just started and you're making more money than me, and you're training your busboy to become a waiter." Because I told them, "I don't want you to be a busboy. I want you to move up." And it was hard because the guy that I had didn't speak any English.
That's what we did. We took, we took Carlitos to English classes. We took Milo to English classes. We took few of them to English classes.
So
And then-
everybody.
you can't. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. But you still got to learn a little bit. And I remember giving the best inventory guy that I had is still with the restaurant, and he knows where everything is, what everything costs. I mean, he can keep a perfect inventory.
Inventory.
But we'd take him to school, and they'd call us. Okay, we're out of school. We'd go pick him up. It was nice, and it worked out for him and for me.
You're good. You can keep on speaking.
It continued to be good for me and for him, because he still has a job. And this other young man, his name is Carlitos.
Yeah.
Carlitos. He was a dishwasher, and every now and then I would hear him speak a little English. I said, "Okay, you need to study English a little bit, and you go into the floor." And he said, "Oh no, don't leave me here. Leave me back here. I want to be back here." And I said, "No, you don't. You don't want to be back here." And he said, "No, sí, señora, yo quiero estar aquí. Déjeme aquí." So I said, no. I said, "You're going to the..." And
I'm just gonna stop you for a moment because I have people watching us and they said they couldn't hear you. So I probably think that it's here. Sorry about that. That is covering with the white thing. So let me make sure it's here. So people, there we go. Now you're good.
anyway,
Thank you for that.
his name is Carlitos, and I said, you gotta, you're gonna go front. No, please let me stay here, please. I don't want to go to the front. Yes, you do. What's Carlitos doing?
Hey, now
He's managing one of the locations.
one of the restaurants.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah,
And he's still there.
he's still there.
Man.
He's still there. And this is when when they were giving
I'm
us
sorry.
the English classes in schools, in churches,
Mm-hmm.
and that. So it's been some time.
Sí.
But he's still doing really good.
Dígame,
And the
señora.
best thing for a restaurant,
Ouch.
Oh, careful.
Sorry.
the best thing that,
Sorry.
that an owner can do
Sí,
is
dígame,
to
señora.
treat your employees.
subir al elevador?
Yes.
No, bueno, yo
With
me subí por la
respect, yep.
escalera, al segundo
And
piso.
no come out, we're
Déjeme
never
ver
there
la
in a jam.
escalera. ¿Dónde está la
Yes.
escalera? No la veo.
If they need a ride, give
Está
them a
Están
ride.
unas
If they need
puertas.
a-
Están aquí en el, ¿dónde es en el edificio gris?
Sí, en el edificio gris, sí.
Estamos aquí
Because
afuera,
they will
pero
turn
no
out to
vemos
be so
escaleras.
loyal for you.
Sí,
Not
va al
100%.
segundo piso.
Yeah, up there,
Bueno, sube el
but
elevador al
but
segundo piso y yo voy a estar
No,
afuera.
pero es que la puerta está cerrada.
No, son
in your
escaleras.
restaurant, and you need to keep them happy.
Everybody
Everybody
Suite
needs to work
204.
happy. You can't
Déjame
have,
preguntar.
come to
No,
Estoy aquí
and with the
afuera.
face and what's going on, you don't even want to be here.
Sí.
Exactly.
Because you got to speak to people all day.
Podemos
You're
ayudar
going to
a
have people
bajar
all day, either it's a
¿Sabe cómo
table or
bajar aquí?
booth or at the bar.
It's better to be listening to their
Sí,
unhappy days
sí, el
than for
edificio
you to be
gris,
telling
en
them,
trabajo,
sharing your
pero
unhappy days.
subimos por, creo que también el señor Elías subió por las escaleras.
Pero no se ven las escaleras, no se ven.
¿Hay elevador aquí?
No.
No funciona el elevador.
Yes, a lot. And when you talk about loyalty, it's funny because there was a podcast, I don't know
Enfrente
which
está
one
una
was it,
puerta, luego,
that I did
luego.
here, and we talked about that. The whole podcast
Abra
was
esa
about loyalty.
puerta, yo voy
And
para
I
abajo.
told the guest,
Yo voy
the
para
other
abajo.
part owner of the Blue Barrel, I said, you have to be loyal to yourself first. So they can understand you're leading as an example. Because if I'm being wrong
Yo
and
voy
I'm not
para allá,
leading
sí.
an example, how am I supposed to lead an example to them? And that's what I'm seeing that a
Compa-
lot, like we were
Yo estoy
talking
viendo
about
el
on the
carro
restaurants right
del
now.
doctor
I go
afuera.
out to eat and I sit down and I'm
Dile,
like, I'm
estoy
kind of
viendo el
like
carro del
memorize,
doctor
seeing
afuera.
myself how I used to
Oh,
be. And I'm
sí.
like, whoa, this generation,
A ver,
they
a ver.
forget, they don't come back, they don't like to make a story. Oh, you need more Sprite?
Cerrada?
They leave and they won't even come back. Because I understand, I used to be in the same situation where you're like, oh, I don't want that table because they're not gonna leave me good tip. You know, judging before.
Before.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm right camera, I did it.
Don't sit them in my section.
Yeah, don't sit them in my section.
Yeah. And then I would hear comments like,
Sí.
something, es tu raza, te lo
Tu
voy a dar
raza.
a ti.
Yeah.
You know, that was so ugly. That was so ugly. Es tu raza, te lo voy a dar a ti. You know,
It's not
hey,
good.
come here.
Yeah.
Let me give you a talking to. You don't do that.
And it's still going on right now.
I'm afraid it does. Yeah.
Oh, hey, she took the mic, and I think they're listening to her. Yeah, because she's on the phone. If you want to get the mic off her, she has it here. Yeah, they just told me it's like the other woman is on the phone and the mic is still on, so they can't hear her call in the live. Hey, that's why when you go live, anything can happen. At least it's a good call. She's not out there making a bad call.
Sí.
But it's understandable to that part of life when you start the restaurant and that comes.
There's a lot of training you have to do. You have to, and you just have to treat them all with kid gloves.
Kid love, yeah.
Until they learn about you.
Yep.
Until they learn that they don't have to be defensive at all.
Yeah.
Just,
And you gotta understand that you're gonna lose.
and they-
Even the best of the best, they'll leave.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
they do. And as long as they left to better themselves, I was happy for them. As long as they left for a good reason, because they wanted to, go into their own business or a better job. Hey, we're all for it. We're all for it.
Yep.
Just go for it. That's why we're all here. isn't it?
Yeah, just
that's why we're-
we gotta lift each other up. And like
Exactly.
every time I go now to a restaurant, when I'm done, I tell them, hey, can I have a few minutes of your time? And they're like, oh, why is it? And then I tell them a little bit of my story that I used to work in the restaurant business for 8 years, and I give them tips of what they did wrong with me. I said,
Oh, okay,
hey,
okay.
I told you to bring a box to me, and you left, and then I saw you were talking to your friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm paying attention. I was like, you can't do that. And I even told her, I remember, hey, it was a girl. I said, hey, I know you think that just because I'm here with my friend that we're not gonna give you a good tip, but that's very wrong. Don't never judge nobody. And I told her, I did it myself. I did the same. I did it multiple times.
Exactly.
And they were like, whoa. And then you used to work in the restaurant. And then we got to, and then I said, oh, thank you for letting me know this. And I said, and I asked her, do you do this often? She's like, yeah. Like she was really honest with me. And I said,
Yes.
you gotta stop that. Because on the restaurant business, it's a conversational business. If you really want to make really good tips, you really want to really build that relationship with that table, you got to go
You gotta
beyond.
be dedicated to your job. If you're
Yep.
a waiter, you dedicate yourself to being a waiter. If you're a dishwasher, make sure your dishes are all nice and clean and dry when they come out of there. So you don't have anything being returned to you. There was many times that I would tell the dishwasher, I said, get a trash bag, put some gloves on, and go pick up all the bottles and trash from the parking lot, and I'm gonna do your dishes. Me los va a hacer bien.
Me lo va a hacer bien.
And he would tell me that. Me los va a hacer bien. Digo, yes, I will.
That was the problem with me when I started,
Yeah.
like, because they saw that I was actually going beyond. Y me decían, no, pero tienes que saber un poquito de todo para que luego you're going to run a restaurant. Pero tengo que ir a hacer eso que dijiste y luego tengo que lavar los platos. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
No.
Pero I saw it, lo miré diferente. I was like, I really do. I was like, desde que fui al college for that, I was like, I am going to run. Like, my mind was like, I am going to run a restaurant. I am going to run a restaurant. I didn't know when and where and when it was going to happen.
Yes.
Pero it happened after, like, the last, like, 8 year, the owner came and he said, hey, I have another restaurant in Belleville, Texas, the little town Belleville. And he was like, the guy that used to work for me, he's stealing from me. And there's cameras there, and he's one of my like family friends.
Happens.
I'm trying to let him come in and tell me the truth.
Mess up. Yeah.
The cameras are there.
Mhm.
And he never did. So he said, he sit me down, Jesus, you know the ins and out now. Are you ready to run a restaurant? And he's like, but it's an hour away from you. And I was like, oh, I didn't even let him finish. I said, nope, I'll take it. And I was like, because I already knew like the ins and outs. Man, I turned that restaurant around because they were closing at 9. I started closing at 2. I added a DJ because I did my homework. I went around that town and everybody was my age. And they were like, we don't, and I was asking questions. We don't want to drive to Houston. The clubs are too far and we don't have nothing here. Everything closes at 9. So I was like, let me close at 2. Let me add a DJ and let me be creative. And they started coming in the restaurant and the numbers started going up.
But you did your homework.
I did my homework. Yeah, that's what I tell them now. Like when I go, do your homework. And don't be afraid to like do things that you might think the manager is gonna get mad at you, because I did it. When I was a waiter, just to make them happy, I was like, I come back and I told the boss, hey, bring 2 margaritas on them. It's on me. And at the end of when they were leaving, they're like, oh, we didn't order postre. I'm like, no, it's for your kids to go. Like I wanted to build that relationship so that they're gonna come back. Because I'm not gonna lose. What am I gonna lose from postre and a margarita? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like when you know the numbers and you know what, like I ain't losing nothing.
And when you've been in business as long as Spanish Flower has, there's we had this clientele of the 70s and 80s, and now the kids from the 80s their kids are coming.
Yeah.
So it's just it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful to see them. Hey, you're still here, But it is really, really nice and very, very rewarding. Very, in many, many ways.
Many ways.
Because you get to make so many friends.
Yes.
We've been in Las Vegas and, at the airport say, hey, Spanish Flower.
Yeah.
And or getting off in Galveston the other day, not too long ago, we went out for breakfast and this couple was coming out. They said, hey, Spanish Flower. And it continues.
It's the brand. It grows with people within.
It does.
It's like a family thing. Like right now we were talking, I was like, I do remember that I went to eat a Spanish Flower when I was working at the restaurant. I think I was like 20. I used to drink a lot. So I remember that I ended up going to Spanish Flower, drove around, and I got the enchiladas. And I love enchiladas. And I was like, oh my God. But I was so drunk that I'm like, they're so good. But that's why when they were talking about Spanish Flower, I know I've been there, but in the wrong time.
Right? Do you know, now that you mentioned enchiladas, enchilada had its era. But you can't just stay with enchiladas. You gotta,
improvise.
There's so many other things now that you need to add to the menu, and you got to keep up with times. But you still have to keep that certain enchilada that'll get the new items across.
Do you still have the enchiladas mexicanas?
Enchiladas mexicanas? Yes, they are.
I love those.
Yeah.
Because I remember those are the ones that I even still remember.
We had a write up on many years ago. We had a write up on cheese enchiladas.
Cheese enchiladas.
The best enchiladas. Yes.
I love cheese enchiladas.
Yeah.
But I think chile relleno is one of my favorites.
Oh,
I need to try that. Yeah,
I
have chile. I need to try that. I need to try that out.
I just get happy with just the presentation of a chile relleno.
Yes. Yeah, my mom tells me I don't do chile rellenos because I know it's so hard and tough. But I learned when I was working at the restaurant, I saw at the beginning, I saw los cocineros. And they're like, you come in, you want to learn how to do it? So I got to learn. That's when I started getting in the kitchen too. And learning a little bit of like these plates, because you never know. Like, hey, faltó. Can you, like you said, can you go in the kitchen? And I was like, I only know how to make these 3 plates, but let me go in there and learn, because it helped me through the time to be like, I know the kitchen, I know how to order this, I know how to order the liquor, and to make sure that the front, because if the front is not happy, the back is just like the customer at the front. You got to make sure that they're sitting down.
So we had the receiving line, which was the window, la ventana, and then we had the serving line, and then behind the serving line we had the plates that took longer, like omelets, steaks, the huachinango, and things like that take longer. Benedicts, So I used to love to work the line, but then my eyesight came into effect. So then I would work the back part, which with the stove and the
Yes.
skillets, but over here in the line, my eyes got affected, and I couldn't read the tickets very well.
Mm.
So I'd say, okay, read it to me, and I realized I was throwing them back, so I went to the back part, and I stayed back there until the.
You pivot. You saw that there was.
Uh,
We're humans.
yeah.
We're gonna get to a party with the eyes or hands or
But
something
I
happens.
knew that I could buy. The stove has 6 burners. I knew that I could work all 6 burners.
Mm.
That was. I would challenge myself, to do these things. I would, and this is, and they would say, usted puede con los 6 quemadoras. I said, you can too. Come on, you can too. And
That's
this was a
crazy.
challenge for Olivia. This is one of the ladies that
cooks.
works, the lady that works in the kitchen.
The kitchen.
This
yes.
was a challenge for her. And guess what? She can work all 6 burners. It's
Man.
just
Tortillas a mano. Da, da, da.
yeah. When the machine's not working, when the machine's not working, a mano.
Yes.
We do make the flour tortillas there on site and the corn tortillas.
Corn
on site.
tortillas. Yes.
And just try to make every plate interesting if you're.
Yeah. We love.
And with herbs that like you're gonna cook with oregano.
Yes, oregano.
You gotta know where your oregano, were burst with flavors. You gotta know where that the mejorana. You're gonna cook with mejorana. What mejorana is gonna do to the beef tongue, the menudo, the chile guajillo, the chile.
Yes.
What takes the steak chipotle? You gotta know your sauces and your flavors, and knowing your sauces, your flavors, your herbs, you can cook. Create.
Oh
anything.
yeah, creativity is in
Anything,
there, man.
Anything.
So now,
anything.
how many restaurants are there in Spanish Flowers?
There's 4.
4, right?
4. And
And
they're
they all
great.
are they all around the same in Greenspoint on that area or
No.
on the
There are
45?
different
There's
locations.
Different location?
Durham,
Durham, okay. Then you
Durham.
got the 45,
North Main,
North Main,
45 by
the one over
the-
there.
By Richie.
by Richie.
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I opened that one,
Mm-hmm.
and then
The seafood.
The seafood, the Spanish Flowers. Seafood, right?
the
No.
Woodlands.
The
The
That's
Woodlands
4.
one. That's
4,
4, right?
And then seafood is 5.
It's
And
5.
The seafood is located at 10125 North Freeway.
North Freeway.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so 5 locations.
So hopefully the next one will be the Spanish Flower Steakhouse after
Ah, that would be
So,
good.
Yeah.
I love steak. Well, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
But while you were, well, you know what? Now that we're in that mark, we can try the food since you brought it. So we're in the 30 minutes, so people can know. And we got a lot of people watching right now, so
Oh,
so we can give them a
but
little bit.
before, can I interrupt?
go ahead,
Can you
dale.
tell Miss Mary about how many items in the menu?
Oh
I don't
yes.
know.
Remember how many items in the menu
we were up in
at
the
the main?
70.
80 items.
I was going to say 78 was the omelet, but
80 items in the menu.
80 items in the menu.
Yes, and in order to
Wow.
become a server, we need to learn all of them.
Oh,
by
yeah, I know.
number, By
Yeah.
number.
Yes,
By number.
because I remember. Yes.
you use your number, like you can flautas,
34
You say-
chicken flautas, chile relleno number 30, the stuffed avocado number 2.
28 tacos al carbón.
Yes, ma'am.
Carne guisada 21.
Damn,
We just went by
yes.
numbers, Of course, no beans, extra rice, or whatever.
That's how it was when I used to work at that restaurant. It had that numbers, and I had to I was young that I actually memorized the menu,
You have to.
and it was like right here. I didn't even need it.
You can't go on the floor without memorizing.
I'm going to take one.
And
of each.
people were like,
The
how?
Yes, one at a
description
time.
and the description and how it's prepared.
I brought the Spanish flower seafood combo. It's one of the most popular right
You can
there.
put it right here. Wow. I brought some plates too, so.
And
Oh,
camarones a la
camarones.
plancha. Grilled.
Yeah,
This
and
is very
apenas comí
common.
camarones like 2 days ago. Well, I love shrimp.
Seafood combo.
Spanish flower seafood combo.
Mhm,
Yes, one
Wow, okay.
crab, 2 pieces of shrimp, the wrap shrimp, and what else?
It's fries.
Those are good. Those are good. It's a
And
los shrimp.
we had 2 types of rice right there. Yes. So we had two types of rice. So I decided to bring the fried rice, but we're also still serving the same Miss Mary's recipe, which is the Spanish flour Mexican rice.
Okay. ¿Y así las porciones vienen? Wow,
Well,
okay.
This is,
That's good.
This is a sampler.
That's,
this
yeah,
is the
so it's a sampler.
scallop.
that's a sampler.
Yes, scallop.
You want to move over and taste, or?
Oh, gotcha. Because she got plates, so we can.
Plates.
All right, guys, now you're watching. We're going to try a little bit. I remember that last other restaurant that we had. It's a League City, HB Mexican restaurant.
Who?
HB Mexican restaurant in League City.
Lake City?
Yeah, that's what it's called, HB Mexican Kitchen. Yes, we had them here at the beginning too. And I was over here in the corner.
HB.
Yeah,
Where are they?
HB. Lake City. I don't know the address, but I know that they have the tequila as well, as Spanish Flower has gonna have it as well. And I was over here in the corner, and I was like, I love their beans. So I was like quiet eating beans all the day on the whole show. They're like, and the people were like, hey, he's on the corner. He loved the beans. I didn't even want to talk
We
that
have
day.
a little restaurant that serves very good food. It's a little restaurant, and I love their black beans too.
Beans, yes. Beans are good.
Yeah.
It's like my mom said, if anything goes down or, whatever in the world, if you can eat beans and rice, you're good.
You'll stay.
You
You'll stay healthy.
Yes.
You'll stay healthy. Yeah, absolutely.
Bueno, vamos a probar entonces. Voy a
Yes. This is the stuffed jaiba.
¿La jaibas?
The jaiba. Yes, yes, ma'am. I had 2 pieces of filet,
Filet
and I have the shrimp brochette and the scallops.
and the scallops.
This is very common.
Hundreds of brochettes.
Wow,
it can
this
be
is
an
huge.
entry or it can be an appetizer. So.
See, guys, I know you can see the plates right here. This is the sampler. Y este es el, ¿cómo digo que se llama este?
Camarones a la plancha.
Camarones a la plancha. These are really good. Well, I haven't tried theirs yet, but we're gonna go after the camarones. I love shrimp.
Yes.
Viviendo como vivía en México, es el,
Rico?
man.
Would you like to try the scallops?
Nobody.
¿Qué es scallops?
The scallops.
Como camarón, I mean, es como pulpo, ¿no?
It is a seafood now. That's different.
Dicen callo.
Callo.
Scallop.
Callo de hacha.
Callo.
Callo.
Sí. Sí.
Callo de hacha.
Callo. Dicen callo.
You can taste the season
You
on the
can.
camarón. Yeah.
See, that's what you're supposed to eat. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, this tarragon sauce is so, creamy, so light. So you can taste the tarragon. You're supposed to be able to taste your herbs, in your sauces. Like
Oh, yeah.
like the oregano in the menudo. You gotta taste your herbs.
This is really good. Because I gone to different Mexican restaurants and I ordered, my mom loves this stuff and she likes to order the same thing. And they're like, and she's like, no tiene ese sabor. Como yo de volada.
Now, the Spanish flour seafood, we serve it in a hot plate, but for this occasion, I had to bring just a regular plate. Yes.
It's good. Y ese dijo que era el pescado, ¿verdad? Wow.
One is catfish, that is catfish, and the other one, it is basa.
¿Este de acá? Oh, bass. I love bass. Bass is good. Y la papita no falta, ¿verdad? Wow. El arroz. I'm a big fan of rice, so vamos a probar. Ya sé que ahorita los que nos están mirando se quieren un poquito. Como nos están mirando. Pero ahorita que yo lo estoy probando, el review de este, already a 10. And I'm not here to, because they're here. No.
And the portions are very hearty.
Yes.
Very hearty portions.
Look at that. El pescado is good. The rice is really good. It's not too dry. No tiene mucha sal. I see that. Como a mi mamá me enseñó a cocinar el arroz. Digo, no le pongan mucho de esto, de eso, pero ponle vegetales, así como tiene aquí. Poquita cebolla, tiene el shrimp. Is right there.
It's very disappointing when you order something and and you get a skimpy plate.
Yes,
¿Verdad?
yes. Sí.
So, oh, what did I order?
Ordené esto. Whoa, this is good. Esos me encantan. Cuando también los dan en el skillet.
Which
Cuando muchos de esos luego los venden como en steak, con steak.
what is
Ese
it?
es el
The
el
bruschetta.
The
bruschetta.
brochette.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. They come
Y también esos, you have to be, porque el bacon tiene bastante sabor.
yes.
So if you put overload con
With
más,
bacon, you lose your shrimp.
yes, y ese está like right there. I don't feel like it's not a lot of seasoning, but it's right there.
Yeah.
Like it's good for you. Como cuando tomas el tequila y de, que te quema, it's like, that's like, it's good. Wow.
Very good.
Este es el bass, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Calentito. Está bien suavecito. Y eso que está mirando,
Go
que no,
through a lot during
que no le he echado limón. Me lo estoy comiendo así. Está buenísimo.
this good.
Ya los amados que le gusta la salsa con Valentina, o bueno, aquí está, o cualquier salsa, pues ustedes le pueden poner, ¿verdad? Así soy yo. Cuando yo como
Sí.
estos, le pongo mi salsita Valentina, o cualquier salsita que tenga.
Where are you from?
Tamaulipas, Tampico.
Tamaulipas. Oh, that's
Mhm.
what you told me.
Ujú.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And when did you come?
Cuando tenía 9 años.
9 años.
Y ahora tengo
Very young.
40.
Really?
Ujú,
I double your age.
ujú, mm. Pero aquí estamos todavía.
Yeah.
Estamos viviendo, pero como le digo a mi mamá,
Yeah.
entre veces ella me dice que se siente old, y dije, no. Yo siempre le digo, you got 35 more years to go. Which is 65. So le digo, around 85 or 90, right?
Yeah.
Y ahorita le puse una mentalidad de que for her to go back to the gym. So about 3 days to the gym. Pero en lo que ella pueda.
Yeah.
Y está haciendo más cosas de que dice, "Hey, this is good for me."
Yes.
Porque todos los días just thinking about, I'm too old, I cannot do this, it bothers you. And then it just causes you
Yeah.
a heart attack or anything because te pones triste. And I'm like, you
Exactly.
can't do that. You gotta enjoy your life. Pero ella siempre me decía, I'm never gonna see AI. No, look, you're watching it right now.
Yeah.
AI, en todo,
Isn't that
ya estamos
something?
aquí.
Yeah.
Le dije, todavía vas a mirar los robots aquí.
Yeah. Yes.
Cuando vayas a la tienda van a ver al robot comprando las verduras.
That is so unreal. So unreal.
Wow.
You know, especially the years that we lived, because we didn't have electricity when I was a kid.
Hmm.
In our house, you know, we didn't have running water. We had a pump
¿De dónde?
with Pasadena.
Pasadena?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, in my lifetime, we got running water, we got electricity, we got a
Yeah.
phone, gas, air conditioning.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was, you know, I mean, if you had air conditioning, it meant you were doing
You were doing good.
you know. Air conditioning, and after air conditioning came the TV.
La televisión,
No,
yeah.
the TV was first, and then air conditioning, and then
Wi-Fi.
the
When was that?
internet.
The Wi-Fi. Because no me acuerdo cuándo salió eso.
I don't
El
know.
Wi-Fi o el
Do you
internet.
remember?
Okay, no, but before the TV or right at the TV, the astronauts went to the moon.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true, Apollo.
The astronauts,
Yes.
yeah, astronauts went to the moon, and then you know it just came, and then things just kept coming and coming and coming, like the GPS.
Mm-hmm.
Before you carried a little thing extra.
Yes.
You know, it
O el
wasn't-
mapa.
It was the map, y luego all of a sudden you had a GPS. So, you know, when you've been here as long as I have, you've seen a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
That's funny because my dad, now that we have the GPS, yo me acuerdo que él, he always carry that the map to
yes,
Houston. And he would look at it, it's like, oh, I-10, Bell 8.
yeah,
And now at his age,
uh-huh.
he don't even, like, he's here. He's like, ni le hagas caso al GPS, I know how to get there. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, y le pregunto, you still? He's like, because that was his job. Like,
Yeah,
he was a route, he needed to go. You know how when you sell cars and the people don't pay for it, he had to go and check it out. Repo, yeah.
yeah.
So he had to look at the map and check to see, oh yeah, ahí vive todavía y ahí está el carro. And he memorized the map. So every time se iba con el mapa, le dije, "Hey, te lo sabes", y lo abría y decía, yeah, I know where I'm at. Until this time, todavía.
Ahora la veo con pelo largo. Yo me iba a poner mi blusa de esa.
¿Sí?
Le voy a poner,
Algo.
porque si hablas todavía usted, le voy a dejar ese micrófono.
No, pero yo no quiero hablar.
¿No quiere hablar? ¿Ni un poquito? ¿Está bien? Ok. Ok, no hay problema. Bueno, yo sé que ahorita hay algo muy especial que viene el sábado, que van a tener los motociclistas, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Este sábado que viene. ¿Desde cuándo vienen ya? Éntrale, siéntese aquí para que usted también explique.
Sí, yo soy la que tengo un
La
poquito
que
de
está haciendo
información,
información,
un poquito de
ok.
información, sí. Sí, uno de los propósitos de estar aquí, aparte de reunir a los fundadores
Ándale.
de la marca de Spanish Flower, es invitarlos a que este sábado nos acompañen. Estamos organizando un evento que estamos seguros va a tener mucho éxito. Tenemos una gran variedad de clientes que les gusta la velocidad, que manejan motociclistas, que tienen carros y camionetas clásicas. Y afortunadamente en nuestra locación tenemos un estacionamiento muy grande, demasiado grande, y el propósito es reunirlos a todos, los estamos invitando a todos los clientes, a todas las personas que están escuchándonos, invitarnos para que este sábado a las 2 de la tarde nos acompañen a ese evento y hacer algo grandioso ese día. Estamos ofreciendo una promoción, nosotros los cubetazos a $20, cerveza doméstica importada, $20 solamente, y aparte el crawfish, seguimos en la estación, en la época de crawfish, va por nuestra cuenta. Ustedes están con nosotros ahí y nosotros les ofrecemos el crawfish gratis.
Ahora lo dice en inglés, porque también hay personas en inglés. Queremos que sepan bien.
Yes.
Y yo también, ahorita que ella empiece, yo también lo estoy promocionando en la página, en la H-Town Unplugged, que es el Instagram y el TikTok. Ahí lo voy a estar promocionando. Ahí vamos a estar yo también. Ahí va a estar el tequila también. Y los motociclistas. O tienen que ir, es algo, como le digo a todos, lo que vale más en este mundo son las experiencias.
Sí, sí.
Y eso que tenemos aquí, se va a quedar aquí con nosotros en el corazón.
Y los motociclistas vienen de muchas partes de alrededores y de lejos, no nomás son locales.
So vienen de diferentes
Sí.
partes. Ah, qué
Sí,
chido.
sí,
Y nunca he ido yo. Me han invitado mucho cuando vienen en Galveston. ¿Ve
Sí,
que hacen
sí,
mucho en
sí,
Galveston?
sí.
So, esta va a ser mi primera vez yendo al restaurante y ver cómo jala todo con los
Sí, vienen de
motociclistas.
fuera de estados, sí, se pone bonito, bien bonito se pone.
Lista. Ok.
Bueno,
Ahorita lo voy a decir en inglés ella ahorita porque lo dijo en español. So, ahora sí.
one of the purpose, actually the main purpose of this event is to let the people who is watching us or who is listening that this coming Saturday, so at Seafood Restaurant, our address 10125 North Freeway, we're gonna be meeting with our customers that likes motorcycles. And I extend an invitation to all the people that like motorcycles to come to our location, to Spanish Flower Seafood Restaurant, and show what you own and show your skills with the motorcycles. Also, if you have a classic car, a classic truck, so feel free to come and join us. We're offering on that date, so a very good price in cubetazos, beers, 5 beers for only $20. It can be domestic or imported beers, and also you're going to be getting our crawfish for free. We are going to be offering crawfish to all the guests that day at Spanish Flower Seafood this coming Saturday at 2 p.m.
¿En la address? Para que le digan
The
en inglés.
address will be 10125 North Freeway.
Got it. ¿Y va a haber everything? DJ
It's
and...
gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be music. It's gonna be some people from the radio. So
El Karaturki va a estar ahí, ¿verdad?
Karaturki is gonna be there. Also, I cannot remember the name, but it's called the Way. I didn't want to pronounce this word, but so that person is gonna be there also, and also it's gonna be a brand of tequila. Uh, uh, People representing their brand is gonna be there giving samples and talking about the products.
Awesome. So don't miss it, guys. I'm going to keep on doing little videos here and there. And over there, I am going to be going crazy too. Voy a entrevistar personas con el little mic and
Yes.
make it fun para que haya más contenido para ustedes también. So, estoy emocionado.
It's gonna be great.
Y first time going to a motorcycle, so that's going to be amazing. So I can't wait for Saturday. Que no llueva. Ese día que no llueva.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle rally. Yes.
Sí.
Yes.
Bueno, la comida estaba perfectamente bien. No lo voy a seguir comiendo ahorita cuando terminemos, porque hay que seguir platicando. ¿Cuáles son lo que miran ustedes en el near future? Porque ya sé que tienen 5, dices que a lo mejor van a abrir el steakhouse, maybe. Who knows?
I would like to see a Spanish Flower Steakhouse.
Yes. Ahora, una pregunta que usted mira ahorita en este momento que estamos en 2026, porque I see a lot of restaurants shutting down and closing down, and they've been there for a while too.
That happens a
Yes,
lot.
I know, I understand.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Yes.
But you for the people that are really interested in opening up a business, study it. There's nothing worse than having to close your doors. So just study it, be well prepared, have a lot of backup, and pray to God that it will work. Because a lot of young people have fabulous ideas.
Yes.
Have fabulous ideas, but they don't know how to put them out there and make it work. So.
Y es de que, like, they have all these ideas, but remember what we talked about relationship? They don't want to network, connect, because you never know who's that one person that can help you. Hey,
That's right. That's right.
I might have the money. You are the one that knows how to work it. Let's sit down. Let's make something work, and I got you. Let me support you. But when you don't push yourself and you don't promote who you are and what you do, it's never gonna happen.
Yes.
You can't stay at home and someone's gonna knock and be like, "Aquí está."
There's great chefs out there wanting to promote their ideas and their food, and they got great food.
Mhm.
It's just so many things go along with preparing the food. With,
Yes.
With the opening, with stocking everything, from plates to your carrots. It's a lot of work, but it can be very rewarding.
That's a blessing.
Good luck to all the new chefs out
Yes.
there trying to give it a go. Good luck to all of you that try.
Don't give up. Don't quit. Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Because I see a lot of even mom and pop's food trucks,
Yeah.
and they're doing really good because they know that they gotta be creative. Remember we talked. They gotta be outside of the box and be like, okay, this we gotta twist it because the generations that are right now, the TikTok, Instagram, they always want to do video. They always want to do this. So you gotta make sure you have to be on top of that, even though you don't like it. But that's where we at right now in 2026.
And there's, like I said, there's a lot of great chefs out there
Mm-hmm.
that are willing to put their work out there.
Oh yeah. Anything that you yourself, I know when it started in 1979, that you, like we're talking about it right now, that you want to tell the even restaurant owners that are being the same as you, they have multiple restaurants, or the ones that are starting, something that it's not emotional, but like a good positive, something to tell them, for them to go, because we might have somebody out there that wants to start a business and they're like, how do I do it?
I mean, we were just very, very fortunate to run into to get to know the Hernandez family because, like I said, Mrs. Hernandez is a hands-on person and doesn't quit.
Mm.
So everybody deserves a good chance.
Yes, and that's true. You all deserve, no matter what industry, either restaurant or you're opening something in a different industry, just make sure that research as well.
Exactly.
Because everybody, I understand that some of us, we just jumped in and started, but that's because it's God's way that we had to go that bad. But now, like somebody, well, I may ask you the same question. Somebody asked me a couple of weeks ago, it's like, what would your younger self do before you started your business? And I said, I wouldn't have jumped yet, and I would have still stayed at my job and still build it more in my job and kind of invest that money that I had left on the business that I was gonna make instead of just like leaving cold turkey, no savings or nothing.
Yes.
Because that's what I did.
I feel the same way. I feel I should have waited for a better location because on the very first location, it was I should have waited. I should have waited a couple of years before I opened up the first location.
From the first.
Yeah. But sometimes we run on an ansias,
Ansias, yeah. And
Yeah.
sometimes
You
it's
get
not
antsy.
just that. It's like that's God working on us the way that we needed to go that way. Because I was a teacher and God was telling me it's time for you to jump. And it was like after week after week after week, it was like, it's time for you to jump. Like, because I was just backing everything up. So I was like, you know what? Let me just jump.
Yes.
But now I just tell the younger generation because I get invited to talk to colleges and stuff. So instead of them asking me about like the business, they want to ask me more about like my relationship with me. Like, hey man, because I have a daughter, she's 13, and I went through a lot with her and stuff like that. She has autism, so they wanted to know more on that. Like, how do you do this? How do you work? And then how did you ended up jumping like that instead of like them like, how do I start a podcast? They didn't want to know. They want to know, and that's good because I tell people, restaurant or whatever, it's you that sells, not the restaurant. The people like you and trust you, they're gonna come to you always. Always. Yes, you have to have the good food, the good customer service on the back end, you know, that the cocineros estén trabajando bien.
Yeah.
Algo que aprendí, no sé si lo hagan mucho los restaurantes, but we didn't do it until kind of at the end when I was just to work, that before the plates go out to the customers, like make sure that we try the plates first because we're the product. So if I try this and si no lo pruebo y lo mando para allá, I'm like, how am I gonna tell the people like, oh, están buenos los camarones? Y ni más los he comido yo.
Yeah. No. You
I
gotta know.
started learning that not a lot of the restaurants used to, they don't do that.
You
So I
gotta
tell them
live
that
off-
now.
You gotta live off your own kitchen.
Yeah, like prueba todo antes de que abran y todo, prueba, ok, ya te hicieron estos.
Every morning.
Y ya para que el chef sepa, la carne salió muy dura o esto. I don't want this plate to go in today when we open at 11. All of the stuff now that I learned it at the end, como dijimos, I try to apply that when I go to other restaurants and I get to talk to some of the owners and I let them know the truth. Like, I think I was in Midtown a while back, like maybe 3 months at a restaurant. I don't remember the name of it, but I sat down with the owner and said, the chicken was a little hard. It was too salt. Like it was an expensive restaurant. So I went to tell him the truth about what I felt on that plate. And I said, the only thing that was the frijoles. Always the frijoles, right? The frijoles, 10 out of 10, I told him. But everything else was like, no, man, you need to work on it. And it was my first time there. And then he asked me, oh, whoa, you're the only, like, nobody does that.
That happened to me not too long ago. We waited for a long time. They're going to open a new chef in town, and my husband kept saying, "We got to go. They're almost open. They're going to go." So finally, it opened. So we ended up over there. I felt cheated out of my food, but still, my heart went out to the chef because you cannot if you service, not everything goes with meat, not everything goes with chicken, not everything goes with asparagus, not everything goes with nopales.
Yep.
You know, you got to know your products.
Yes.
Because a lot of products do not marinate, do not marry, you know.
No van juntos. No van juntos.
No.
Es como aquí pusieras camarones y pones otra cosa que doesn't go together. It's like, don't make no sense.
Yeah, no. You throw a meatball on there, you know, you say, what the heck is this, you know?
Camarones y
Pero,
meatball? Like, huh.
yeah.
You still try it, right? Pero en tu mente is like,
Yeah,
I
you
never
might
ate
eat
that.
it, but, you know, what's
Yeah.
a meatball doing here?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And data. I tell everybody that
Mhm.
data counts because that's you
Yes.
want the people to come back. Now we're in
Yeah.
2026, CRM, you want to make sure that you have everybody emails. And I think that that's now in 2026, I think that that's not the waiters. It has to be implemented on their job,
Mhm.
you know.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
hey, like either you're giving a free something, it's like, hey, make sure that you let me get your name and number, but you're gonna get this, you know, when you come the next time. But now you got that person email because now you know their birthday.
Mhm.
Now when they come back, it's like, hey, it's your birthday, it's a free meal for you.
Exactly.
It's like those are the things that I started to learn because, like I said, you know the numbers of which plate is the one that okay, this plate I can
Mhm.
keep it out for free or at 50% because there's not a lot of gap on the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you don't lose. Like sometimes as a owner, you're like, no, but I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose this if I do this for free or do this. Like, no, think about it like even in a longer term. Like, who are you gonna gain? You wanna gain that customer? They got a big family. Now they coming in, they're gonna spend more. If they drink, you already know now that the drinks are more expensive. So like it's not for everybody. Like when you see it, you have to see it that way. And I applied that all of that what I ran in the restaurant to all of the other businesses that I started after that. I used to have a pressure washing business that went pretty well. But then I hurt my back and I was out for like 2 months. So I was like, I like, no, I can't do that.
Can't do that.
And then I wanted to be a fashionista, buying clothes and this. And that was I lost money in there because I never did my research.
Uh-huh.
I just jumped in excited and I'm like, what do I do? Like,
Yeah,
who's my
now
niche?
what?
Now what? So all that clothes that I had bought and stuff, I gave it to the homeless. I went out there, put them in bags, and I did something good, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I said, okay, this fell.
Turn something good, something
Yeah.
bad into something good.
It fell.
Mhm.
I'm
But
like,
one thing that won't cost you it's not cost. It doesn't cost just by calling your customers by the ones, especially the ones that pay with a credit card. Their name is on there. When you return it, say, thank you very much for dining with us.
Yep.
Mr. Bernal, Mr. You know, Rodriguez, or Mrs. Whoever. Just
Yep.
if you just return that card with a name.
yeah. And to them, that's like, oh, man, me dijo mi
wow,
nombre.
you know,
inmediatamente.
Yeah,
Feel
it was
good.
nice of them,
Yeah.
to
And it goes far. It goes
does,
far.
It does. It just, people want to be appreciated.
Oh, yes. Especially on these times, like, you gotta treat them really, like we said, with respect and making sure that
Yes.
what the
Everybody
play was good.
deserve-
You didn't like it? That's okay.
Deserves respect.
Don't be mad and put a face because now you know it. But we
Doesn't
go out to
matter
eat as well.
Doesn't matter if you eat if you work in the back of the kitchen, the
Or in
middle
the
of the
front.
kitchen, the front of the kitchen. Everybody needs to be treated with respect.
The same. Everybody need to
The
represent the same.
Everybody.
I love it.
So, yes.
I love the story, that how it became 5 restaurants, and I know that you said maybe, but maybe that
Maybe.
Spanish flour becomes a little taco truck, a steak and
Maybe,
out seafood,
maybe.
you know,
Yeah.
all generational thing like the people
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it becomes, you know, and then it
Taco
becomes a big
truck.
restaurant,
Let's steak truck.
a steak truck, yeah, Spanish flowers, you know, and then you just. I'm like very visionary and I see the vision, so I'm like, hey.
I'm still, even at my age, I'm still dreaming. So, I still
It's a
dream.
good. It's still good to
Still
dream. And apply that dream, you know, like everybody's like, I remember when I used to like just like had dreams like we're talking about, but then when you started surrounding with the right people, it's like, yes, it's good to dream,
Yes.
but you must sure you take action or hang around with the person that it's already doing what you're doing
Or try to make your
and
dreams
go
come
after it
true.
and
Yes,
come
yes,
true because
yes,
we live every day, but we're gonna die once.
yes.
So I'm like, I always tell God, man, you know what? I'm gonna do everything that I can. You created me on this earth as a creator, not a God, as a creator, because that's why we create businesses and stuff.
Yes.
But I can actually use this knowledge and lead as an example to others and use the gifts that He gave us to flourish them out there. And that's it. And enjoy life.
Yeah.
No stress. I learned that. I took in my 30s, I used to be always stressed and I was this and I was overweight, 350 pounds. Now that I'm in my 40s, man, I'm not stressed about anything. I just leave everything to God, man. Yeah.
Well,
I wake
that's
up
the
smiling.
That's the only person that can handle it.
And I feel better than my 30s. In my 30s, I was always lagging. And in my 40s, I get up at 5, go to the gym, work out, do me first, and then get to the business later.
Okay.
But it's not for everybody, but you try to implement that to the younger generation
Yeah.
because some of them are very smart. They're like, they were born with the internet. We
yes,
were not.
yes,
I'm still,
exactly,
even though we're learning, I'm still learning. Some of them know more than us.
Exactly.
And it's good to
Very true.
utilize them as well to help you grow your business in some kind of way. Because the next 5 years, like I said, a lot of this AI.
And keep up with changes because you can't continue to work off the old menu. You got to keep up with products, new products, make changes, follow the times.
Yes.
Just follow times because you don't want to stay behind.
Yes,
Just
indeed.
follow the times because there's so many new things out there to work with.
Many.
So many things to try, to just a lot of things, that whether it's in your main dish or whether it's in pastries, your
Yeah,
desserts,
desserts.
so
That's
many
true.
things to try.
Any new things that are popping, that are happening right now? I know that we have the event Saturday, but anything that you have new in the restaurant?
In the restaurant right now, so we are introducing the new, oh, it's not a dessert, it's not a drink, the ice cream margarita.
Whoa.
So we already started to offer samples to the customer. We're going to be selling by this
Margarita
weekend
ice
margarita
cream.
margarita ice cream. Yes,
Okay,
you should go there and try it. Yeah,
Huh.
we have different flavors already. We have the cotton candy margarita that is made with rum. Also, we have the strawberry margarita and mango margarita.
Mango margarita.
Those can be offered with sugar rim or chamoy
There's so
around
many
it.
so many things that you can do with the rims nowadays.
Yes,
Yes.
You know, for 100 years it was salt,
only salt.
salt.
Yes.
What, that's true.
Now it's you can put, well, like she said, chamoy around your
El
rim. You can
tamarindo.
put the tamarindo. You can put leche,
Oh,
condensed
yeah.
milk,
Condensed
and
milk,
sprinkle it
yes.
with coconut. And there's so many things that you can do out there.
It's endless. Like the ideas and creativity is endless, and you just have to apply them and see what works with the customers.
Yeah, and
'Cause-
it's working. So the main location at Main Street, they already started selling,
main-
and it's been
On Main.
on Main.
Okay.
Oh yes.
All right.
Mhm.
But I practice these things sometimes. Like, well, let me see if I can make me a chamoy, and it's good. It's very good. Very good. The homemade chamoy.
Homemade
It's very
chamoy.
Homemade
good.
chamoy
Yes,
much better. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
I seen
Always.
people done like the chamoy and luego los ponen como en gummies, and they just like a different gummy spiced and like,
Gummy.
las little gummies. Y les ponen como que spicy chamoy, like somebody makes that and sell. I tried that once at a small business event, and I was like, hey, this is good. And I just gave them a positive review right there.
Different things work. Just try it. Be inventive. Don't copy.
Don't
Just-
copy, no.
Just invent your own.
Invent your own and put it out in the market, and the market will let you know if it's good or not.
Yes.
And if not, you already know, stop it, change it, or maybe pivot and see what you can change, and then
what you can
do it
add,
again.
what you can take away. Yeah.
and do it again. Don't quit. Don't give up. Life, I always say life is
Too short to
it's
be
too short
start over.
to start over and to be. That's why I love hanging out like with the younger generation, but as well with the older generation. I have a friend. He's 75, and he's at the gym, but at his, because he can't do a lot. But when I see him, I ask him, "You got a lot of energy. You and your wife." I'm like, "I got a lot to live still. I'm 75, and he's out there. He got multiple businesses, and he's good." I'm like, "Sir, I want to be like you when I turn 75."
Exactly.
Like that's why, like you gotta be surrounded with the younger because they're born in this internet and they have crazy ideas.
Yes.
But the older are more wiser, and some of them are seeing that, hey, I want to live another 25 years. Let me change the ways of me. If I need to go back to the gym, I need to start eating too much pan de dulce.
Stay over coffee for a while, or
I love pan de dulce, but I
Yeah.
try to keep it away,
It's
It's nothing
so
wrong.
good.
We live in a world that a lot of things are
We're
just
surrounded by so many delicious bakeries.
so
We
much.
got.
It's
we
like-
just. Everybody's got their ideas, and
Mm-hmm.
it's all the flavors are out there for us to go and try.
To go and try
Mhm.
before we transcend to our next life.
Yes, yes.
I took that away. Like people like, I'm afraid of die. I said, why don't you just take away the word die and just transcend? We're gonna transcend to our next life, because if you just keep your mindset on like, I'm gonna die. So yeah, we are gonna die someday. But if you hate that word, you said, I'm gonna transcend to the next life. This is just the beginning of what we're living right here, and just enjoy it.
Exactly.
And I love that I had you ladies and over there, sir. I know you weren't here. I love doing this. It's just a part of me to give this H-Town Unplugged show, give a platform where a lot of restaurants don't do this. They don't get an opportunity to be in somebody's show that is here. It's for Houston only with a Houston tequila, and making sure that, because I have a vision for it. I'm just in phase one. So the more I grow, the more we grow together and we all win. I'm not thinking just about me, because the pie is, you don't want to control the whole 100% of the pie. You want to make sure that everybody gets at 1% of the pie. So why would I want to own that? Like, it's good to learn from all of these other business owners that they're like, why would you want to own 100 when everybody can be a part of 1% of what your vision is, and everybody's happy and everybody grows together. So that's what I'm doing right now. Phase one, grow the YouTube channel. That's where we add exclusively in YouTube. The views, not only the views, but the subscribers that literally are gonna be your fans that are watching this, because you don't want everybody out there, because everybody can be there watching us, but they don't care about this. They're just there to watch. You want somebody that right now they're putting in the comments like, hey, they couldn't hear you. That's why I got up, and making sure they're supporting you. They're supporting the basically of your vision of what you're doing. So I'm excited to have more restaurants in here. I got a list of more different restaurants coming in here, mariscos and steaks and taco trucks, mom and pops, people that barely starting their little trucks. I want them here so they have a platform where they can promote themselves, and not only come once, like come multiple times and let me know that this is, hey, I want to come in. I actually have another restaurant that I want to interview, so we can all be here together. Two different restaurants, learning from each other, building each other, because this is. It's not about competition. It's about how can I, lend this right hand, lend me this left hand. Because if that didn't work for me, maybe that little nugget that it might work for you, and you can flourish it out there and build a community, and help the community. Yes, that's what I just wanted to let know at the last, of the show, and anything that ladies want to say at the end, because I know we have a lot of people watching. We have even kids, like I said, kidpreneurs. We got people that own their restaurants as well, and then everybody else that they own different kind of businesses. Just motivation or something that you want to end up from both of you.
Before we end, so I just want to say thank you to the Rodriguez family and the Hernandez family, because thanks to Spanish Flower Restaurants, I would say about 100 families are having a way of living, a decent way of living. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to work with you.
Thank you, Hilda. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a blessing.
Yes.
Yes.
It is definitely.
And for all the new chefs out there, put your ideas out and make yourself known, and study your menu. Make sure you got a good menu that'll keep your doors open for a long time. We don't want to be you don't want to be one of these that, open today, close tomorrow. So create a good, simple menu that's going to have the flavors that you want to put out there. A simple menu will get you started, and
That's
then you
facts.
can grow. Then you can add. Get your favorite plates out there. And good luck to all of you guys, all of you ladies that are preparing yourselves to be a young chef. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, Spanish Flower, for being here. Guys, I'm definitely gonna have, it's already there on the description, the address and everything. But every time I do, there's gonna be a lot of reels from this. So I'm gonna start promoting that, adding you as well with tagging you guys. So make sure that you go and try this food, because I just got to try these two things, and now they got multiple things. So I know Saturday I'll eat my enchiladas for sure. Because I'm not a big fan of, ¿cómo se llaman los que van a tener el sábado? Los little red things? This crawfish? I'm not a big fan of crawfish.
Crawfish.
No, my family like big fan of that. They invite me, and I'm like, I only eat the lote and the papa. That's it, but I don't eat that's it. They're like, come on, Jesus.
The best thing is going to be free crawfish for everybody.
So see, I'm gonna promote that a
Yeah.
lot, because I know like most of my family, they love crawfish. So having them out there, it's a Saturday. Enjoy the time. Most of them have kids. Bring the kids. It's just a Saturday for you to build and not only like build new relationships, but to get to know Spanish Flowers and get to know who truly they are and what they're behind on them. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday, same time at 2:30 p.m. This was special at 11 a.m., but the show always goes at 2:30 p.m. Central Time, unless there's something like they tell me in time, like you guys, hey, I gotta be here at 11. We're gonna make that happen. So thank you guys, blessings, and see you on the next show. H-Town Unplugged.
Thank you.
Thank you.